Hey guys, it's Steph, the Midwest Cowgirl, and today we're working on turning your horse. Welcome back, everybody. Today is the third video of the Riding Lessons for Beginners series, and today we'll be focusing on how to get your horse to turn. As most of you know, turning is pretty important when it comes to riding. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking it down so that by the end, you guys will be turning experts. When turning your horse, a lot goes into it. So your body goes into play, your legs, your hands and your reins, and then in addition to that, your timing and your feel have a lot to do with it. So I'm going to break it down so you guys understand how each part plays a role in turning your horse. So first things first, I am going to start with the body. So when I want my horse to turn, I'm always going to look where I want them to go. When I'm teaching, I have my students or people that I'm teaching have a tendency to bring their shoulder forward and turn their head. And actually, your body is still telling your horse to go that way. When you turn your body, your legs also tell your horse to move away. So that's why it's really important to look where you're going and bring your shoulders all the way back. You bring it all the way back when you're turning. So now you can see why turning your body is so important, because it's the first step in turning your horse. Now that I've talked about your body and how important it is, next I'm going to talk about your legs. So say I want to turn left. First I'm going to look, and then I'm going to use my right leg, and it depends on the horse. So Rel needs a little bit more pressure, so I'm going to use more with my heel. Some horses you only need to use your calf, sometimes even your thigh. So I'm going to look, and I'm going to use my right leg to push her left. Your right leg pushes left, and if I want to go right, my left leg pushes right. Each horse is different, just like people. They need different amounts of pressure. So all of my horses are all different. So Rel needs more pressure, so I tend to apply a little bit more heel pressure with my legs to get her to turn. It's super, super important to let go of the pressure as soon as your horse goes. So when Rel starts to go left and I'm using my right leg, as soon as she starts to move her feet, I let go of the pressure. That's the reward for her to understand, okay, I'm going left. Now that I went over your body and your legs, I'm going to go over how to use your hands and your reins. Say I want to turn Rel to the right. I'm going to have my reins here. I'm riding along, and I got a quick turn right. I'm going to look first, and I'm going to slide my hand down that rein, and I can put them in my left hand, slide it down, and I'm going to have her kind of look this way, and I can drop the excess rein so my hand can come away from my body, because I want my horse looking where I want to go. Right now it's just kind of like whatever. So normally you'd want a float in the rein. You don't want to pull your horse over. There's a softness to it. And if I'm turning right, this is my direct rein, and this is my indirect rein. This is my supporting rein. So my hand's going to come away from my body while I turn, and my indirect rein is going to rest up against her neck to support my right hand. It's not going to cross over like you're doing this. It's just going to come up and rest up against her neck to tell her to move away from that pressure. We're going to go right. In summarizing, so now that I went over your body, your legs, your hands, and your reins, so I'm going to show you guys how to put all of that together. And in addition to all of that, your timing and your feel also has a play. So when I talk about timing and feel is if you're holding on to your rein too long to get your horse to turn, Rel especially, if she's with the student, they'll pull a fast one on you and just keep going. They'll just go all the way around. So you have to know when to let go of the rein, and your leg is to release the pressure as soon as they start turning. Because again, they'll keep going if you're applying that pressure too long. And some horses don't like that pressure. It's kind of like a nagging feeling to them. So you want to be able to ask them and let go. And that feels a lot better to them. So next I'll show you guys how to do it all at once. All right, so I'm going to come up to some barrels and we're going to practice turning left. So I'm already looking left, and I'm going to use my right leg. You can't see it, but I'm using my leg. And my hand is out, so there's a float in the rein. My body's relaxed. There, my right leg. So there's a float in my rein. I'm not pulling her around. Now if I want her to go right, my leg, right leg, left, 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 left. So the timing comes in with the timing of her feet, but that's a little bit more advanced, so we'll do a separate video on that later. But as you can see, there was softness, and I was afloat in my rein, and my body was turning. I was looking where I was going. All right, I'll do it again so you guys can see. I'm gonna turn left. I'm already looking. My body's relaxed. I'm using my right leg. My hands away from my body. There's a float in the rein. Now I'm gonna look right, and I'm gonna use my left leg, my right rein. Float in the rein. My right rein and my left leg. Turning like that. Yeah, Ralph. Thanks for watching, you guys. You're on your way to becoming a great rider. Now that you guys know how to walk, stop, and turn, the next two will be on how to back your horse and how to trot your horse. Stay tuned for the next video. See you next time.